Hey there everyone, welcome back to another Ark Survival Ascended video. As always, with Cat to Beefy. This is the Game Vault, and I was on my way to Carnivore Island on my brand new bird here, Compass. I named him. This is my Argentavis, the one we bred up from the ones we captured in the last episode. Well, anyway, I saw something cool along the way. It's an Oviraptor, so I tracked it. We're going to grab this thing, we're going to bring it home, and we're going to tame it up. So let's cue up the music, and we'll get right to it.
Captain Beefy, OG nightmare, can't get near him, it ain't fair. Let him on your six or you're gonna get popped. Incoming headshot, boom, you'll drop.
Alright, first off, this is a very low level one, so it's not a great creature, but it's my first Oviraptor. And it doesn't need to be a great level, it doesn't need to be a high level. All it needs to do is get tamed, get home alive and get tamed. Now the taming process it's a knockout tame, just like pretty much most everything else in the map. But instead of feeding it meat or berries or kibble or anything like that, you feed it fertilized eggs. So I'm going to go back, get my Argies out and get them to breeding real quick once I knock him out, and then we'll get them to feed him some beautiful, delicious Argentavis eggs. Nice and full and meaty. Can't wait. I'll see you back at base. Alright, here we are. We're going to land. And he's going to go into a panic. Hopefully he doesn't jump into the water. That would kind of suck. But let's get our bow out. Let's get it set up. And it shouldn't take much to knock him out. Maybe a third one. That's got to do it. Awesome. It's nice and safe here. What is that? That sounds like a megalodon down there. That's not good. I'm not going to want to mess around with that. Alright, Archie time. I'm a little warm right now. That's fine. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. You know what? These are grown up as well. Why not toss them all out? If I have the room down here. Well, first off, let's get you out of the way, buddy. You definitely need a landing pad here of some sort. The space here is pretty cramped. Well, it looks like I'm going to be able to do this. Alright, let's go ahead, get to Dino, and make sure it says breed, mate. There we go. And away we go. That'll get me 4 eggs right off the bat, which is sweet. If I can get to them all. Now the Archie lays not an extraordinary egg, but I think it's a superior egg. Yeah, superior. So it's not going to take a lot of these. Maybe only 2. Oh, yeah, look at that. All right. You guys can get put up. Yeah, most definitely. All right. Not going to take him long to get up there. And that is definitely a Megalodon. What level are you, buddy? 60. You know, you're crap. You know, kind of scary though. He's right there knocking at my door. Oh boy. All right. Well, this little guy's going to, going to level up here, or tame up, and we'll get him out of the way. And then we're going to go to Carnivore Island, and we're going to look at some maybe saber-tooths up there. In the meantime, however, I want to set these Argies up. Are they fed? No, their food is terrible. I honestly don't need them breeding right now, so I can put them up. But later on, once we get some meat in there in my thing, we're going to definitely get them breeding. I just don't have enough food to sustain them right now. How are we doing? And first piece went pretty quick. Alright, he's up. He's a really cool color, too. Came out level 67, no big deal. I'll put him up in the thing, and just kind of sit on him for now. Again, this is one of those utility dinos that's kind of vital for the game. Now, I could replace him with technology, but, B Plus has an egg gather and hatchery and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if I have the resources for it yet, and I'm still, I'm struggling on cementing paste, electronics, and all that kind of stuff, so I'm going to hold off on that. All right, well, we'll catch up when we get to Carnivore Island. All right, I've got a quick drop-off here. Let's go ahead and pump some stamina into Compass. He's going to be basically our long-distance flyer. We've got a point for us. We're going to get our fortitude up to 60. That's where it's going to top off. We're level 81 now, so we're only a couple levels, 4 levels away from the bio grinder, which is fantastic. That's where those RGs are going to come in handy, because we're going to be chucking them into there and getting some nice superior kibble, which is, I think, the second highest rank. And we can get almost any creature that can be kibble fed with that. After that, we're still going to look for Ceratosaur babies. If we have them, then we'll be able to make the extraordinary kibble using them. But for now, having access to superior kibble like that this early in the game will be fantastic. It's going to cost a fortune to build that bio grinder. Don't get me wrong on that. And we're going to need to find a good place for it. So, yeah. I'll see you up at the island. Alright, we've arrived. And we've got a blue drop here. Okay, some stimulant, gauntlets, terror bird saddle. I get a lot of those, it seems. That's an animal I never use. I can't recall the last time I used a terror bird at all. That's insane. All right, let's go ahead and feed. We picked up a note along the way, as you can see, so we're going to go ahead and feed his stamina. And then we're going to begin to look around here and see what we can find. That's a pretty Argy. Almost high level enough to entertain taming, but yeah, no. Our goal today is saber-tooth tigers, and the more the merrier. If I can knock out a couple of those, I'll be completely ecstatic. So we're going to start flying around looking for them. And if and when we find one, we'll pick it up, take it over to that little mini island over there. I should build a trap, man. I don't know if they can escape through a doorway. That's a crappy one right there, and a crappy Ceratosaur. let's help out and kill both of them. First off, that's a 110. Not worth keeping. Now, I'm having trouble sometimes with these bodies. That's an 80, that's crap. Can I turn? There we go. That one's junk too, okay. Damn it, he ate the cat. I was trying to get the cat. Oh, he's got a baby over there. Look at it. Alright, so if I can get 2 baby Ceratosaurs today, then we have a party, man. Oh, do we have a party? Let's get out of here. Yeah, just trying to get away from all the other wildlife. Oh, this is badass. Come here, buddy. Yep, you're mine. And for the future here, we're going to get this, and we're going to change this to claim. That'll make it a lot easier to grab one of those guys. You don't have to run up on them. I can just boop, aim, and pow. Claim them. So that's fantastic. Baby Ceratosaur. So these guys produce the extraordinary egg. Even though he's a crap level, we don't care. All he's going to be doing is breeding and producing eggs for us. So we just need a female now. And if I get that, I don't care what happens with the saber-tooth. We can go for bigger and badder creatures. Although we just got a saber-tooth saddle. So maybe that's telling us something. Let's go look around some more. Wow. We killed a few. And we're going to be killing a lot today. We're going to be decimating this place for the most part until we get what we want. Now, if something else pops up, then we may change our tactics a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, we've got our goals. That guy's kind of cool looking. Yeah, 125. May have a decent stat or two. I don't know. Come on. All right. We got a yellow drop coming down, which is fantastic. Well, that's a pretty RG2. Oh my god, look at that thing. You know what? Like, no. So I was going to take it just for the color and breed it in with mine. But we've got other things to worry about right now. If he's still around later, maybe. Crap Rexes. Can I steal you? Oh, look at that. I can. It's going to be a minute before that thing drops. $70. Not good. always try and knock this tree down when I land there. Alright, everything looks distracted. I don't think anything's going to come for me while I'm here. I hope not, at least. And at least the Archie can fight stuff off. With the Pteranodon that we had before, it was absolute... Ooh, it was horrible. We couldn't fight. You know, the thing just... It didn't have what it took to fight. So, yeah. It's kind of neat. We've got a magnifying glass, too. A little more water. I mean, we're doing fantastic so far. Now, I'm thinking once we get into that cave and we get those first 3 artifacts, we're going to start looking for some Megatheriums, and we're going to breed up a batch of them, and we're going to take on... Oh, look at that. We're going to take on the Broodmother. 2 of these. On Gamma. And that'll be fun. And once we beat Broodmother on Gamma, I'm going to let myself travel to another server. And each time I defeat a creature on Gamma, I'll allow another server. Only the canon ones, like Scorched Earth and all that. So, you know, we'll do that. We'll go do the big monkey afterward. And the big monkey will let us go to another one. And so forth and so on. It'll be fun. I don't think this guy has a baby, but we'll see. Come on. We're getting hurt pretty bad here. The last thing you want is to hit the water. Great, now we'll get the Rex involved. Did that say 135? No, 35, okay. I think I saw a Helicoprion out there. That's a pretty RG. What level is he? $115. Way too beat up to tame right now, but cool looking. Alright, let's go up to the yellow drop. We're going to take a roundabout way. It's a little ways up, but I don't want that guy following me. And we should, yeah, 4 more levels. Look at that. The stamina is just rising quickly. Is this food almost full? Oh, yes. Food is full, so we'll be holding on to any of that prime meat that we get now instead of just dumping it all off right away. What do we got fighting here? $10. Not even worth eating. All right. Would be kind of nice as a low-level alpha here, like a. That's a 130, which is pretty good. It's a very good extra. I'm going to toss him off on this island, and hopefully he just kind of chills there for a minute, because we didn't bring any nets. Alright, we're home and we're grabbing some nets. Yeah, we got a decent amount of them. What are you doing out there, bro? We'll go teleport and we'll go to the last known location. And he's still there. Perfect. Alright, I kind of want to... give myself just a little bit of room. Alright, let's get this done. I'm not sure if he followed me or not, but I'm sure he did partially. So 130 is pretty good. Not quite where we want to be, but I will take it as a starter cat, you know? Oh, he's hiding. Naughty kitty, where are you? Psst, 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 psst. Come on out. Got him. All right. Why did you turn around on me? I was going to say, don't... Oh, come on, dude. For real? Now it's just cheating. It's really annoying. We're getting close. I'm thinking maybe... Ooh, boy. We got two more shots we can put into him. Oh, he's going to drop. Come on. Oh, I thought he was going to run into the water and drop. That would have been it. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that. That was funky there, but hey, we got it. All right, let's go give him some meat. He'll be fine. Oh, look at that. We got pearls. I didn't notice that. No, that's... You know, we might get some decent stuff in these drops while we're here. Decent resources and be able to build some stuff that, yeah, I might not have to go look for some other stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But here you go. You can have all 10. We'll get more. All right, let's go see what's in this yellow drop. And then we'll look for another kitty cat. A 135 male. That's next. Okay. Huh. Make sure my net's loaded up. Look at that. Mastercraft Sabertooth Saddle Blueprint. What's cool is we can take that potion that will put everything into crafting, and it'll make even better versions of that, which is sweet. Oh, I didn't do what I said I was going to do. There we go. Now we're 100% ready for him when put him down. So he's got just about the same amount of torpor as the other one, which is right there. Okay, made me nervous for a moment. And there he goes. Down for the count. He's already doing that moving nonsense. Oh boy. Okay. Standing and moving now. That's interesting. He's going down soon. There we go. Maybe one more. One more. Really? That's it. Awesome. All right. Let's check our other guy out and see how he's doing. We could pull some of the meat from him, I'm sure. I think he was over here, right? Yeah. So maybe after this we'll find a 140. I mean, each one, you know, a bit better. All right. He's eating one. Got 33%. We'll give him each 5. There you go, buddy. And we're off again. Are we being successful today? So far, so good, I would say. You know, the goal, of course, is higher levels. If we get higher levels and these guys don't have any useful stats, we'll just put them down and recycle their meat, basically. It's kind of gruesome to say that, I know, but unfortunately, that's the way of the wild, right? Got a ceratosaur here. These things are always so excited. Out of every creature on the island or any of the maps... Oh, there's a baby. They seem to love killing more than anything else. Now, don't come near me, baby. I don't want to hurt you. Alright, got a female baby. Look at that. That's perfect. 100% perfect. Awesome. Oh, man. We're just trying to make sure everything's leaving us alone. And we got our ceratosaur pair. Oh. Now we need is a couple more levels to make that thing, and we'll go gather all the resources for it, get that built, and start grinding out some freaking kibble. Holy cow. We're going to need to even build a place for it. I have nowhere to put it right now. Gonna work? There you go. I don't have any more balls. I didn't bring any with me, did I? You guys sit tight. Damn it. Alright, let's go grab some of those. Actually, we'll just go here. Split that in half. There we go. Craft up a whole bunch of them. Now, how expensive is that saddle blueprint? Let's take a look at it real quick. A lot of hide. Decent amount of fiber. Decent amount of metal. Holy cow on the hide. Alright. You ready, little one? Actually, let's get everything loaded up. Good. All right. Well, it looks like I've got a level. Oh, yeah. 3 more to go. Now, once you get in the 80s, leveling gets a little more challenging. But with what we're doing, facing off against some big carnivores and stuff like that, it won't be too bad. Is that a alpha? Oh, man. So 120 alpha. How much life does it have? 32,000. Well, let's see how we do against it. If things get bad, we'll dip out. Fortunately, there's not a lot of support up here for him. Well, we're hurting pretty bad. Yeah. That's not going to be a thing today, unfortunately. Already down over half our health. Man. Would have been nice, though. What do we got going on here? Let's get the Carno first. There we go. Let's get out of there. Come on. Land here. We got this. Oof, we are beat up. Unfortunately, these guys heal up pretty nicely. Let's grab all that. Oh, this dude's still pissed. Oh. Let's get a little bit out here. Yeah, he's still after us. Look at that. We can kind of use this to our advantage, right? Let's go out into the water. No, he's going to peace out. That trick's not going to work. All right. Can I get to him without him getting to me? That's a question. Come here. Nah, he doesn't want to go out into the water. Okay, that's fine. We got a decent amount of food on us. We can heal up pretty good. I just want to make sure that his aggro is off. Fortunately, we got him on tracking, so if he starts to get close, we'll be able to see it. Let's go one more in the stamina there. Start getting healed up here. Yeah, that hurt, man. That really hurt. But man, it'd be nice to kill him. The hit points we'd get, oh. He's getting, look at this. Look at how sneaky. I wonder if I give him a peck. Will that get him to follow me in the water? No! Used to drown gigas that way. I bet you it doesn't work anymore. I don't know how far he's going to track me, but we're going to go out and check on our kitty cats, see how they're doing. If they're ready to pick up, we'll pick them up, and we're going to go see if we can't find ourselves a female. Really high level one will be sweet. Oh, look at that. Blue drop coming down. All right. All right, looks like they're both up. Good. We'll look at their stats in a minute. Get up here. Make sure our friend isn't on his way. I don't think so. He's on the other side of that island. Alright, so 36 health, 35 melee. 35 stamina, 37 melee. A little bit better there. Okay, so they're okay. Considering they're not, the top tier 140, 150s that, that I'm looking for, but these guys are starters. They'll get things going, which is fantastic. Now all we need is to get this drop, and we need a female. If we get a female, we're immediately going to start breeding them. And that's going to make so much difference. In fact, let me give you some of this. There we go. I want to be able to see what I'm getting out of these. Oh, I got some decent stuff out of this one. Yeah, a lot of corn. What was that? That was, I think, a mammoth saddle. It's pretty cool. There's that terror bird saddle again, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. But I think it's just because this is, I'm farming the area a lot where they drop a lot, so that's going to be a thing. $15, 100 there. Honestly, I get a lot of, how's my health doing? Pretty good. Another baby ceratosaur. You kidding me? Yeah, let's make quick work of this guy. Then I want to track that baby. Yeah, it's not able to be picked up yet. I wasn't sure. I figured he was with that other one, but we're going to get him tracked so we can go kill Mama. Or is Mama gone? Unbelievable. We didn't even have to kill Mama that time. It's a female, which is good. Where are you going? Oh my god, is that another one? No, no, no. Why can't I put this freaking gun away? There we go. How about you? Are you? Oh no, I hear the other ceratosaur. You must have just spawned in. That little one we're going to get. That's the problem. It's on mate. There we go. Alright, can we freaking put that gun away? Jeez. Leave my bird alone. Alright. I just ran around like an idiot for 10 minutes trying to get that guy. That was another fee. Alright, we're done. I'm not even going to bother. If I see more, I'm not even going to bother. 3 females is enough to get us started on the egg laying process. I mean, it is way more than enough actually. So we're going to be happy with that. Let's see what we got here. That's garbage. There's that alpha boy. He's still stalking around. It's a Rex, not an alpha. Never mind. Nothing great there. Just get a couple hits in on him. Alright, more sabers, please. I just need a female. We got a purple drop down over here. We'll check it out real quick. Always a possibility of something amazing in one of, well, not amazing, but good in one of these. But not today. I love getting blueprints for ammo. It's like, really? Yeah, look, alien soup, some jerky, Diplo saddle, handcuffs. Oh, God. Yeah. Not the most useful batch of stuff, but that's okay. Man, that Oviraptor is going to be hard at work when I get home with those Ceratosaurs. I'm going to build a little platform just for them. Completely nuts. Alright, come on, man. One more. Alright, we just hit up a blue drop, and what do we get out of it? Some cementing paste, great. Another Diplo saddle, a Dodicarus saddle. That's something that we're going to be taming soon once we start getting this kibble going, so that's fantastic as well. Although I think we already had a blueprint back at the base. I might be wrong. What's going on here? You eating a baby Archie? What a jerk. Yeah. So just, oh man, one more saber. That's all I want. Nice little female would be perfect. See, the problem is, even though they're a predator and that's just a raptor. You know, they're like the weakest predator on this island. So, you know, they get tore through pretty quick. You gotta get lucky when you find them. Same thing with raptors. You know, you'll see raptors on this island, but now ever since they added Ceratosaurs to the game from the Ark editions, this island, it seems to have changed the balance of the creatures here because we don't see as many raptors. Now I'm looking at 3 more over here, but you know, but for the most part, it really feels that way, that they're just not as prevalent as they once were. So if you're a raptor hunter, this used to be a great place to go. Now it's okay. I mean, as you can see, we got some here. A whole bunch just spawned in here, which is hilarious. I should kill these guys because they probably share a spawn with the saber. You see how that clever girl came up behind me? That's all good. Yeah, yellow drop coming down. That's fantastic. I'll bring you back when that comes down or when we find a female saber, whatever comes first. All right, yellow drop is down. Nice aloe saddle. Megaloceros, iguanodon. A good array of saddles. If I had a grinder, I'd be really happy. The industrial grinder, I mean. That's so we could put other items into and just grind them down for parts. It's a good place to throw crappy saddles. You'll get a lot of hide back and stuff for them. You know, it really just depends on what goes into making the saddle. Riot gear will get you some good stuff. Some organic polymer, I think, that gives back. Or does it give you regular? I think it's organic. Yeah. But in any case, it's pretty awesome. All right. Let's keep looking. It's almost nightfall. All right, I saw this red drop across the way, and I was like, I got to come over and check this out first. Then we'll go back and look for our saber tooth. But this could be really good. Well, a little organic polymer. That's kind of nice. What did we get? That's some garbage. Another canteen. We got quite a few of those today. There's the polymer, some of that. And a woolly rhino saddle. Was it worth the trip? I'd say no. Alright. Maybe this will give the chance for a female to spawn in. We'll see when we get back. I got a saber-tooth sighting. Ugh, got it. What is it? Oh my god. It's not even worth it. 5. Got another one here. Hey, 25. And they're all male, man. Been a freaking sausage party for these guys today. Unreal. Wonder if I'm going to have to go hunt a different... Oop, there's one. Let's swoop in to save this one. Damn you. Alright, I got one over here. Maybe 2. Female 45. Male 115. You know what? Oh. Alright, we're going to spin around and grab her. Got her. Yeah, this is a terrible level. But with better breeding on, if I breed her with one of the males, it'll pick up all the male stats. And then if I breed that baby with the other male, it'll pick up the best stats of those two. So it is what it is. It's a stopgap little thing here to help us get mating at least. All right, let's drop you down and get the net gun ready. Bingo. This won't take too long. Yeah, there's the baby. All right. More than enough food. This will make today a complete success as opposed to pretty darn successful. Now, what's this going on over here? I don't like him wandering around. I mean, he's a pretty good distance from my girl there, but... yeah, face me. Yeah, paltry 14 damage. Now I will eat you and crap you out. Alright. 2 levels. I forget how many points I need in stamina, or at what level of stamina I need to fly across the entire map without stopping. I think 5,000 is close. When I say across, I mean like corner to corner. We'll have to give it a test. Once I get to 5,000, I'll test it out and see. Hopefully that's it, man, because that would be kind of cool. Oh, look. If one of these is a high-level female, I'm going to laugh. 65. $85. Okay. I'm not worried about it. We got oil. That preserving bin. Another one of those won't hurt. All that building stuff, though, garbage. Now, I have a feeling it's only going to take 1 or 2 bites, or maybe 2 or 3 bites, I should say, to get our guy tamed up. So we're going to head back over there and see how she's doing, right? She? Yeah, she. And if her baby's there, we're going to, you know, take care of that as well. Baby's here. We're going to leave it 2 pieces. Oh, look at a baby run off when I show up. Not cool, little one. I'm your friend. Your mommy's just sleeping. Let him head back over. When she wakes up, we'll be able to claim him pretty easily. It's done. Here's the cool part. Took a moment. Alright. Sorry, buddy. And you, yeah, we don't even want to look at your stats because they're going to be absolute garbage, but that's okay. Let's go home. Alright, we're home. Let's go to the B+ storage thing and dump off a lot of this crap. Oh, man. Didn't take everything, but it sure took a lot off of them. There we go. How much crap do we have left? Wow. Okay. Well, that we can dump. That we can dump. It took a lot of the saddle blueprints, did it? Looks that way. Didn't really want that to happen, but okay. It is what it is. Oh, that's garbage. Woohoo. Yeah, it took a couple other oddball things. And it did. It took the blueprints. That's strange. Let's pull them out of there. Put them in here where they go. This will do like that with. Well, that doesn't go in there. I do have a second preserving bin. They don't stack. Guess I could do that for now. What can I pull out? That can pull out, yeah. That doesn't belong. That in there. Anything else? Soap. That's garbage. All right. And we'll throw some of this random crap in here. That's a resource. I don't know why it's not going to the resource thing. And the ammo. Put that there. Oh yeah, there's my other thingamajinks. And where was I putting soap? I don't even remember where I was putting soap. I guess I'll stick it in there for now. And those two. Gas we're going to throw in a generator. And we're done. Alright, so next time you see me, I am going to have a pretty cool saber tooth. So, as always, Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. If you haven't done so, please leave a like on the video down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to ring that bell for notifications. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, peace.